Thank you, and please be seated. Welcome to Vanderbilt University's Endowed Chair Investiture Ceremony. My name is Tracy George. I serve as the university's Vice Provost for Faculty Affairs and Professional Education. I also hold the Charles B. Cox III and Lucy D. Cox Family Chair in Law and Liberty. It is my great honor to welcome you to today's events and to have this opportunity to recognize our generous donors and my inspiring colleagues. So welcome. We're going to begin the event with remarks from Chancellor Daniel Diermeier. So I'm going to turn it over to Chancellor Diermeier after a brief introduction. An internationally renowned political scientist and management scholar, Daniel is the 9th Chancellor of Vanderbilt University. He also holds a University Distinguished Professor of Management appointment in the Owen Graduate School of Management and a University Distinguished Professor appointment in the College of Arts and Science in Political Science. Since joining Vanderbilt in 2020, Daniel has led an ambitious program of growth and advancement. He has driven efforts to become the destination for the world's leading faculty and most promising students. He has helped to create a culture of radical collaboration and growth for our faculty, staff, and students, and has expanded Vanderbilt's global presence. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Diermeier.
Good afternoon to all of you. It's my great honor to welcome you all to the Investiture ceremony for faculty endowed chairs at Vanderbilt University. I want to extend a special welcome to those who have joined us to represent the donors and families who have helped us to endow our chairs. Elizabeth Allen, Jennifer Allen, and Catherine Allen, Booth Evans and Bridget Evans, Brian A. Grove and Charlotte Grove, Dr. Shannon Hersey, Dr. G. Patrick Maxwell, Dr. Paul Sternberg Jr., Andrew Tran, Kevin Tran, and William Tran, and Thomas R. Walters. On this occasion last year, Vanderbilt stood on the threshold of its sesquicentennial celebration, during which I remarked that this university has exceeded the dreams of its founders in every possible measure. For 15 decades, this great institution has pushed the boundaries of higher education through transformative education and path-breaking research, courageous civic engagement, and a relentless commitment to positive social impact. As we embark on our next 150 years, it's only fitting that we start by celebrating the remarkable faculty that we're gathered to honor. Esteemed faculty, you have reached a laudable milestone in your academic careers, which have already been marked by high scholarly distinction, significant societal impact, and virtues that inspire our students as they become the leaders who will move society forward. This tradition of endowing chairs is one of the oldest in academia. It's a practice that dates back to ancient Rome, when the Emperor Marcus Aurelius established 4 chairs in philosophy. What else? One representing each dominant field of thought at the time, around the year 176 AD. At Vanderbilt, the tradition began in 1918, though it dates back 3 centuries among American universities. To this long lineage, the purpose has always remained the same: to support learning, discovery, and innovation that will shape our world. Donors, through your support, you have not only committed to that purpose, but helped generate the ongoing waves of positive change that will result. We know that your reasons for giving are varied and often deeply personal. But they all reflect a commitment to build the future, to empower the next chapter in Vanderbilt's long and proud history, and we are deeply grateful for your generosity and for your vision. For this is the essence of philanthropy. It's not merely giving, it is the courageous commitment of resources in service of a noble purpose. Endowed chairs are the highest honor that a university bestows on a member of our faculty. Across the academy, they signify that these individuals have achieved, by scholarship, research, artistic creation, and teaching, the greatest accolades within their fields. But while receiving an endowed chair may be the apex of achievement, it does not denote the culmination of a career. We at Vanderbilt are not known for resting on our laurels. Our motto is, after all, dare to grow. And we live by it for all of our days. And so I say to our celebrated faculty and devoted donors alike, what you contribute to our university is more important, more vital than ever, because this is Vanderbilt's moment. We are proud of all we've achieved, but we're not satisfied. We ask, how can we do more? Across our university, we're embarking on many bold initiatives to write the next chapter in our history and realize our immeasurable collective potential. It is time to seize our rightful, recognized place as a foremost institution, not only in this nation, but around the world. And it is all of you who will help us achieve that goal. Esteemed faculty, your reputation precedes you. And what will follow is the next generation of best scholars and rising stars, all of whom will be drawn here by your light and by the opportunity to work in the unique culture of radical collaboration that helps us create, and which in turn leads to the discovery and innovation that advances knowledge and changes lives. And so, even as I congratulate you on this monumental achievement in your life as a scholar, I offer to you my humble hope. May your pursuit of knowledge and excellence be as relentless as the day you started. You are the heirs and stewards of a great legacy, and you carry that mantle not only for your university, but for broader society as a whole. It is my honor to represent Vanderbilt as I confers upon you the symbols and authority of its highest scholarly office, and to welcome you into the ranks of your Vanderbilt colleagues who share this distinction and the responsibility it entails. And it's my great joy to share this occasion with you all as we celebrate these new endowed chairs, their extraordinary work, and the great potential it bears to create lasting impact in our world. Crescere Aude, and thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Diermeier. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Sibel Raver, the university's Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Chancellor, sorry about that. Provost Raver is the Cornelius Vanderbilt Professor of Psychology and Human Development in Peabody College of Education and Human Development. She is an esteemed developmental psychologist whose leadership has spanned research, clinical, academic, and administrative settings. In her role as provost, she oversees all faculty, students, programs, and initiatives for Vanderbilt's 10 schools and colleges, soon to be 11. She also leads the university's research admissions, student affairs, and residential life. Please join me in welcoming Provost Raver.
Thank you so much, Tracy, and thank you so much to our Chancellor and to our deans and to all of you for being here today. I am deeply honored and really pleased to have everyone here to celebrate this really important moment in our year. I echo Chancellor Diermeier by saying welcome to each of you, to our faculty, to our donors, and to our guests. And it is my great honor to stand before you today to talk just briefly about how we celebrate Vanderbilt University's newest endowed chairs. As Chancellor Diermeier just reminded us, the faculty, staff, and students of Vanderbilt University come together in our mission to dare to grow. And we might ask, how is it that these faculty are known for their daring? And I'll just say a few words about that. For those of you who are our faculty, you know that one of the reasons that you receive this distinction, this honor, is because you set yourselves apart in defining your fields, in doing work that is not only tremendously impactful to your field, but to the work and to the world that we are all trying to accomplish. And in doing that, I know that each of you has stayed up late on Sunday nights writing that grant or submitting that last edited version of the manuscript or figuring out how to end that commissioned work of musical composition or art, that those late Sunday nights require courage. You faced immense challenge and rejection and finally acceptance and now celebration. And I want to be clear about how much that is truly an emblem of courage and daring. So it is you who serve as the guiding light for us in daring to grow. It's really important that we think about that now, particularly as we take big, bold chances, as we think about ways that we can structure this university and that we can really engage in dialogue and discussion and debate. So we have recently committed to making big investments in our growth. Just last week, we were able to announce our new College of Connected Computing, which will unify and advance our leadership in computed-relating disciplines, not simply by gathering a large number of computer scientists into one school, but using a hub-and-spoke model that lifts up and promotes and propels computing forward across such a wide array of disciplines and schools. We continue to invest in Discovery Vanderbilt, a hallmark initiative where we've made a daring investment in big ideas that shape society, from the Vanderbilt Center for Addiction Research to the Center for Research on Inequality and Health. Discovery Vanderbilt aims to shoulder the financial risk within the Office of Provost and Chancellor to support our deans as we collectively support our faculty leadership as they clear those hurdles and dare to grow. A daring university also attracts students who are capable of working alongside each of you as faculty, who can ask hard questions, us and the world hard questions, and learn to direct their passion and their inspiration into forging new solutions. I'm deeply proud of the ways that our university prioritizes hundreds of millions of dollars in funding to ensure that every student who meets our admission standard can attend Vanderbilt debt-free with the resources that they need, not only to attend, but to flourish and to make those dreams a reality. Our students and you, our faculty, give us, and me particularly, a tremendous amount of hope, both because you see the world with empathy and with a commitment to rigor and to justice. So each of you in receiving this recognition of an endowed chair serves both in terms of your role as scholars and as educators and as mentors. I'll speak a little bit about what this endowed chair means. It's clearly and importantly a long-term investment in the mission of this university, and it is an investment in each of you, in your ideas, in your spirit of working so hard at addressing and solving the biggest problems that you can inspire others around you. It is an investment in society as the beneficiaries of those big ideas continue to flourish long after you have completed that work. It's really important for me to highlight that as you do that work, you are really inspiring the next generation of faculty and students, that you are not simply pausing and resting on this laurel, but actually using it to propel yourselves forward as the next generation of university leaders. So as we move forward in this investiture ceremony, I want to close with a charge. It's one of the best parts about being a provost is that I get to make charges, give charges to others. And the first is that each of you would be elevated and serve as a role model and really direct and guide others in being as daring and as bold as you are. The second is that you invest. You invest in your own leadership and you invest in the leadership of those junior to you. And then the third is that you continue the incredible spirit of collaboration that allows us to hit well above our weight in terms of how we're able to really make tremendous and dramatic change in the world. And by showing us that model of radical collaboration, you redefine the university of the 21st century. And with that, it is really important for me to highlight that it is my honor to call you my colleagues, my peers, and my friends. Congratulations on your investiture.
Thank you, Provost Raver. We will now move on to the presentation of the chairholders. I will call each college's chairholders to line up to the steps to the stage on their left, my right. Then each chairholder will come up to the stage to receive a specially designed gold medallion to wear with their regalia to distinguish them as the holder of an endowed chair. We'll begin with the deans, who will receive their medallion from Provost Raver, and then we'll move to the colleges. The faculty from each of the colleges will receive their medallion from their dean. After each medallion is awarded, please don't run away. Stay on the stage where you can see the X's that are marked, and you will stand and have your photograph taken with the Provost and Chancellor. You'll have other opportunities to be photographed. At the end of the ceremony, we will ask all of you to come back up and be photographed as a group. And for the donors that are here, please stay as well. We want to take that opportunity to have photographs taken with the donors behind each of your chairs. All right, so let's begin. I'd like to begin by asking Provost Raver to return to the stage, and Chancellor Diermeyer as well. So you're going to bring the medallion to us? Awesome. Okay. So we're going to begin with recognizing the new deans. The first dean we'll recognize is Dean Melissa Rose, Mark Waite Dean's Chair. Melissa began her tenure as dean in January of 2024 after establishing a distinguished career as a collaborative pianist and revered member of the Blair faculty since 1996. She has collaborated with instrumentalists and singers all over the world and has participated in numerous premieres and residencies with leading American composers. Her recordings have appeared on the Naxos, Centaur, Blue Griffin, Delos, Good Child Music, and Navona Records labels, and one of her edited arrangements of the Tonadillos by Granados was included in the Grammy-nominated film, The Music of Strangers. Congratulations, Dean Rose. I know. Thank you. It's easy to laugh now, right? So just remember when you come up. So our next honoree is Dean Yolanda Pierce from the Divinity School, Cornelius Vanderbilt Chair. Yolanda began her tenure as dean in July of 2023 after his distinguished career as a scholar and dean at Howard University School of Divinity. She served as the founding director of the Center for African American Religious Life at the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. Her writing is widely published in scholarly and public journals alike, and she is the author of 3 books, including In My Grandmother's House, Black Women, Faith, and The Stories We Inherit. Renowned not only for her scholarly excellence, but also for her public impact, she received the 2023 Martin E. Marty Public Understanding of Religion Award from the American Academy of Religion in recognition of her, quote, extraordinary contributions to the public understanding of religion. Congratulations, Dean Pierce. Our next honoree is Krishnendu Roy, Dean of the School of Engineering and Bruce and Bridget Evans Dean's Chair in Engineering. Krish is a world-renowned biomedical engineer who specializes in, among other disciplines, immunoengineering and cell manufacturing. He joined Vanderbilt in July 2023 after a distinguished 10-year career at Georgia Tech, where he directed 3 research centers, including the NSF's Engineering Research Center for Cell Manufacturing Technologies. He is also a University Distinguished Professor in Biomedical Engineering and in Pathology, Microbiology, and Immunology. Congratulations, Dean Roy. Our next honoree is John Kurian, Dean of the School of Medicine Basic Sciences and Mary Geddes Stallman Chair. John is one of the world's leading structural biologists, and his research into the workings of molecular cell switches has pioneered new insights into treating cancer through precision medicines. Advised as a graduate student by Gregory Petsko and the Nobel Prize-winning scientist Martin Karplus, John has received numerous honors during his remarkable career, including election to the National Academy of Sciences, the National Academy of Medicine, and the Royal Society of London. He came to Vanderbilt in January of 2023 from the University of California, Berkeley, and holds appointment as University Distinguished Professor in Biochemistry and in Chemistry. Congratulations, Dean Kurian. Our next honoree is Thomas Steenberg, Dean of the Graduate School of Management and Ralph Owen Professor. Tom joined Vanderbilt in July 2023 after significant senior leadership roles at the University of Virginia's Darden School of Business and at Harvard Business School. He is recognized as one of the foremost experts in business-to-business marketing and sales. He has facilitated collaborations between academy and business to explore how novel research ideas can solve critical, real-world problems. As a master teacher, he has not only transformed the lives of thousands of students over the years, but has built a body of scholarly work that has revolutionized literature and business practices. Congratulations, Dean Steenberg. And congratulations to all of our new deans. We will now recognize the chairholders from the College of Arts and Science. Could you please approach the steps on the left for you, right for me? I'd like to welcome Dean Tim McNamara, Gertrude Conaway Vanderbilt Chair, to the front of the stage, where he'll place the medallion on each of the chairholders from the College of Arts and Science. After each chairholder receives their medallion, please remain on the stage for a photograph with the Dean, Provost, and Chancellor. Ready? Our first honoree from the College of Arts and Science is Akram Aldrubi, Stevenson Chair of Mathematics. Akram is a mathematician and leading expert in sampling theory, harmonic analysis, artificial intelligence, and their applications to signal and image processing. His algorithms allow clinicians to manipulate 3D MRI images in real time and transform the treatment of conditions like osteoarthritis. He is a recipient of the Special Achievement Award from NIH, as well as a Fulbright Foreign Scholar. Akram was inducted as a Fellow of the American Mathematical Society for, quote, contributions to modern harmonic analysis and its applications, and for building bridges between mathematics and other areas of science and engineering. Congratulations, Akram. Our next honoree is Ralph Bernard, Stevenson Chair of Earth and Environmental Sciences. Ralph focuses on the role of water vapor, clouds, and precipitation in the climate system, with particular emphasis on high altitudes. His use of models and ground-based and spaceborne remote sensing observations enhance our understanding of physical processes in the atmosphere that affect the Earth's climate. He is currently principal investigator on a large and complex NASA satellite mission aimed at better understanding the Earth's high-altitude ice clouds. His work is truly out of this world. Congratulations to Ralph. Our next honoree is Emily Grebel, Nelson O. Tyrone Jr., Chair in History. Emily has been hailed as one of the most creative and knowledgeable historians working on modern Eastern Europe. Her research specialties include the Balkans, Eastern Europe, Islam in Europe, and local responses to socialism. The meticulous archival research for her provocative second book, Muslims and the Making of Modern Europe, was supported by prestigious grants from the Guggenheim Foundation and NEH. And the book has garnered multiple awards, including Best History Book in 2022 by the Financial Times. Congratulations, Emily. We'll now recognize M. Shane Hudson, A.B. Learned Chair in Living State Physics. Shane is an innovative biophysicist who has made leading contributions at the intersection of physics, biology, and medical sciences. He is one of the founders of the new field of mechanobiology, which studies how physical forces on molecules, cells, or tissues influence organism development, with particular focus on epithelial cells. He has used ultra-precise lasers to study the factors that trigger wound healing in model organisms, with critical discoveries that can inform treatments to stimulate wound healing in humans. He has received an NSF Career Award and the Society of Toxicology Bridging Award. Congratulations, Shane. We now welcome to the stage Dan Margalit, Stevenson Chair in Mathematics. Dan is a mathematician with expertise in topology, group theory, and dynamics. His work draws connections between polynomials, fractals, graphs, braids, and surfaces. He has received a Sloan Fellowship and an NSF Career Award. He was elected as a Fellow of the American Mathematical Society for, quote, contributions to low-dimensional topology and geometric group theory, exposition, and mentoring. Dan is celebrated by his peers as an intellectual leader who has influenced an entire generation of geometric group theorists. Congratulations, Dan. Our next honoree is Yuya Sasaki, Brian and Charlotte Grove Chair in Economics. Yuya is an econometrician who develops sophisticated statistical techniques to address challenging aspects of economic data, including interdependent observations, measurement error, and probability distributions characterized by heavy tails. His interdisciplinary research has profound applications across a broad range of areas, including financial economics, applied microeconomics, counterfactual policy analysis, and urban economics. Yuya has been hailed as a superstar in his field for his prolific, cutting-edge discoveries and has been named Fellow of the Journal of Econometrics, the top journal in his field. Congratulations, Yuya. Please welcome to the stage Jared Speck, Stevenson Chair in Mathematics. Jared is a mathematician at the forefront of partial differential equations and their applications to general relativity and fluid dynamics. His research explores the origin of the universe and the formation of black holes. His 2023 breakthrough publication proved that the Big Bang is a dynamically stable prediction of general relativity. He has received a Sloan Fellowship and an NSF Career Award. He is co-founder of the interdisciplinary Vandegraph Initiative for Gravity, Waves, and Fluids, which is a signature collaborative that fosters connections between mathematicians, physicists, and astrophysicists from Vanderbilt and other institutions working on high-impact problems in the field. Congratulations to Jared. We will next recognize Jessica Traunstein, Centennial Chair in Political Science. Jessica is recognized as the leading scholar of her generation in the field of U.S. urban politics. Her work combines theoretical creativity, empirical rigor, and historical breadth as she studies the causes and consequences of political inequality in American cities. Her most recent book, Segregation by Design, received 3 major book awards. Her next project will probe the legacies of redlining practices in American cities and is supported by the highly prestigious Carnegie Fellowship. Congratulations, Jessica. Congratulations again to all of the chair holders from the College of Arts and Science, and thank you, Dean McNamara. We will now recognize the chair holders from the School of Engineering, and we will welcome Dean Roy to the stage. Our first honoree from the School of Engineering is Xenophon Koutsoukis, Thomas R. Walters Chair in Computer Science. Xenophon has worked extensively in building solid foundations for model-based design of cyber-physical and human cyber-physical systems. The co-inventor of 4 patents, his research incorporates artificial intelligence and machine learning across a range of interests. These include learning-enabled systems, security and resilience, control and decision-making, and adaptive resource management. My apologies. Congratulations to Xenophon. Our next honoree is Bennett A. Landman, Stevenson Chair in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Bennett's research centers on applying image processing technologies to leverage large-scale imaging studies to improve understanding of individual anatomy and personalized medicine. His work has significant implications across a range of disciplines, including electrical engineering, computer science, surgical imaging, and radiology. In 2022, he was named a fellow of SPIE, the International Society for Optics and Photonics, for his achievements He was one of only 52 people selected in the world. Congratulations to Bennett. Congratulations to our 2 engineering school chair recipients. Thank you, Dean Roy. We will now recognize the new chair holders from the law school. If you would please join me at the stage. If Dean Guthrie, John Wade Kent Severud, Professor of Law, will also join us at the stage. Our first honoree from the law school is Morgan Ricks, Herman O. Lowenstein Chair in Law. Morgan's research on banking draws from his extensive professional experience in the field, first in the private sector as an M&A lawyer and risk arbitrage trader for a hedge fund, and then in government as a senior financial restructuring expert at the U.S. Treasury Department during the Great Recession. His scholarship argues for a radical new way to think about money and banking. As infrastructure, requiring regulation in the same way as we regulate utilities and railroads. His most important work on this topic to date, the book The Money Problem, described the vulnerabilities in our banking system that led to the 2008 banking crisis and proposed straightforward solutions that have informed policy discussions at the highest levels of government. Building on this work in banking, Morgan has co-authored a landmark book that has given birth to a new field of inquiry on networks, platforms, and utilities. Congratulations to Morgan. Please welcome to the stage our next honoree, Lauren Sudial, David Daniels Allen, Distinguished Chair in Law. Lauren is an Access to Justice scholar whose path-breaking scholarship explores how lower-income individuals engage with the legal system, either with a lawyer or on their own. She examines the relationship between rights and identity as individuals without means navigate the civil and criminal legal systems. Her work has been published by the nation's most prominent law reviews. She is a recipient of numerous prestigious grants from the NSF, Russell Sage, and the Koch Foundation, and in 2022, she was elected to the American Law Institute, where she serves as an associate reporter. Before coming to Vanderbilt, she graduated magna cum laude from Harvard Law School, clerked for Justice John Paul Stevens on the U.S. Supreme Court, and served as a Soros Fellow, as well as representing indigent clients in capital cases. Congratulations, Lauren. Congratulations again to our chairholders from the law school. We will now recognize the new chairholders from the School of Medicine. Would you please approach the stage on your left? Please join me in welcoming Donald Brady, Executive Vice Dean for Academic Affairs at the School of Medicine, who is presenting the medallions on behalf of Jeff Balzer, Dean of the School of Medicine. Our first honoree is Lola Chambliss, George S. Allen Chair in Neurological Surgery. Lola is a leading expert in minimally invasive and endoscopic skull-base neurosurgery. Her research focuses on the use of advanced data science techniques to predict outcomes in neurosurgical oncology, and her collaborations with biomedical engineers and cancer biologists improve surgical techniques and our understanding of glioma growth. She also serves as the Neurologic Surgery Residency Program Director and is a member-at-large for the Congress of Neurological Surgeons, co-chairing their Leadership Institute. Please join me in congratulating Lola. Our next honoree is Catherine Fuchs, Bixler Johnson Mays Chair. Catherine is a renowned psychiatrist who assesses medical trauma in infants and children experiencing delirium in intensive care units. Heralded by her peers for her uncommon devotion to her patients and students alike, Catherine also serves as a faculty affiliate for the new Vanderbilt Center for Addiction Research. Hearty congratulations to Catherine. Our next honoree is Stephen J. Kim, Phyllis G. and William B. Snyder, MD, Endowed Chair in Ophthalmology. Stephen is a nationally recognized expert in the medical and surgical management of retinal disease and uveitis, including the use and monitoring of systemic immunosuppression. Stephen also actively engages in basic, translational, and clinical research, and is a leading authority on nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs for the treatment of ocular inflammation and on the emergence of antibiotic resistance. Congratulations to Stephen. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Mayur B. Patel, Ingram Chair in Surgical Sciences. Mayur is a regional and national leader in the field of trauma and critical care surgery who is devoted to finding answers for trauma victims, ICU survivors, and their healthcare providers. His research has been supported by organizations like the NIH and focuses on brain dysfunction and critical illness related to ICU delirium, traumatic brain injury, post-traumatic stress disorder, long-term cognitive impairment, and dementia. His portfolio of greater than $20 million in NIH funding enables him to lead multiple collaborative research programs in these areas. Congratulations, Mayur. And our next honoree is Galen Perdikis, G. Patrick Maxwell, MD Chair. Galen is an internationally renowned plastic surgeon and chair of the Department of Plastic Surgery. He is dedicated to innovating the practice of breast reconstruction surgery for patients who have experienced the trauma of mastectomies. Congratulations, Galen. Congratulations again to the honorees for medicine. Would you join me for one more round of applause to congratulate all of our honorees today? We are in awe of all that you have accomplished, and the wide range of subjects and the aspirations that you have reflect the how wonderful it is to be part of a university like Vanderbilt. So congratulations to you, but also to us for recruiting you and recognizing you here today. So as a reminder, photographs aren't over, so if you would please remain as the honorees to have your photographs taken, come up to the stage for a group photo. I'd welcome everyone else, except for the donors, who we'd also like to have stay, to please go out. We have a lovely reception available to you where you'll have an opportunity to talk to everyone and congratulate them in just a few minutes. Thank you again.